welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Zara, and today this video is a little bit different. It is about saving money. So a year and a half ago, I had about £6,000 saved, and I said, you know what, I'm giving myself a year to save some money because I need to buy a house. Okay, so the aim was this time next year I would be in my apartment, okay, not in Abu Dhabi, in my apartment. So I decided to get really serious about saving, and these are the 5 steps that I literally swear by. Sleep, breathe, eat, these 5 steps. So let's get started, and I'm going to tell you about them. And honestly, it has worked so well for me that I'm still using it out in Abu Dhabi. The first step is budgeting. You need to tell your money where you want your money to go. Okay, so that means you need to know what your income is. Okay, so it's always good to have a rough idea of what your wage is going to be for that month. Once you have a rough idea of what your pay is every month, you then need to look at your outgoings. So that might mean listing how much is your rent, how much is your car finance, how much is your electricity, your water bill, how much is your food shopping, how much do you spend on clothes, how much is your Netflix subscription. So list every single outgoing. That once you've done this, then you have a rough idea of what you have left to spend and what you can save, or if you're trying to get out of debt, what you can put to debt. So I would recommend getting a Excel spreadsheet. I tend to do both. So I have an Excel spreadsheet that basically calculates everything for you. You put your income in a box, and then you put all your outgoings, and it literally tells me, okay, this is how much money I'm going to have left once I've done that. So I would definitely recommend getting a spreadsheet or a budget planner and a calculator if you don't want to spend that much money. Literally, it is the most simple basic things that can help you get started. That's the first step, is budget. And I cannot stress this enough. So the second thing I did was pay myself first. So as soon as I got paid, I literally transferred money, my savings, straight away into my saving account or my Help to Buy ISA account. And I just had that mindset, out of sight, out of mind, out of sight. Oh my days. Out of sight, out of mind. Out of mind, out of sight. Do you know what? I'm confused. I'm confused already. Out of sight, out of mind. Yeah, so I just had that mindset that it was basically gone, and I took it to extreme measures. Like, I had a bank book. Okay, so I couldn't even, if I wanted that money, I would have to go in to the bank account to take that money out. And I was just like, oh, I can't even bother for this. Who goes really to the bank account? Who goes to banks now? Obviously now you can't, but before this madness, who really went to the bank? No one. So I just thought, do you know what, this is a really good idea. I'm never going to go to the bank. And I had 2. So I had one for my Help to Buy ISA, and I had a normal book, saving book. And I was like, I'm never going to the bank, so this is a good idea. So like I said, out of sight, out of mind, pay yourself first, okay? Even if you want to pay off some debt, put your money straight to that credit card. Put your money straight into your savings straight away, okay? And then whatever's left, that's what you need to work with. My third tip for saving money would be to basically section your money. So for example, get a Monzo, get a Revolut account, get a different account where you can create some pots, create some vaults, and you can section your money. So okay, this is what I use. So during work week, I would have a work week fund, and during the weekend, I would have a weekend fund. I would have a pot for petrol. I would have a little pot for clothes, a pot for going out, and then I would have like a misc fund in case I went over certain things. So always section your money, and I sectioned it weekly. So I said, okay, this week I'm going to have this much to spend. Next week I'm going to have this much to spend. While I'm in Abu Dhabi, they don't really have, you can use Monzo here, but you can't transfer, or you can transfer money back, but obviously you lose out on the exchange rate. So I've decided to try cash envelopes. Okay, so let me show you this is my wallet. So I've decided to try cash envelopes, and as you can see, I've got one for, can you see it, shopping, and weekends, petrol, me, and misc fund, and other. Okay, so that is basically how I'm doing it over here. I am budgeting with basically a binder. So that's how I've sectioned my money. Yeah, but obviously if you're anywhere else and they do Monzo, they do Revolut, I know probably some banks, NatWest, Nationwide are doing like pots now. I would strongly recommend in separating your money. My fourth tip would be rethink your luxuries. So that means that fancy dinner, do you need to go to that fancy dinner? No. Do you need to get that champagne? No. Do you need that cocktail? No. Do you need that dress? No. So when I was in London, I decided that I wanted a new car, and I said, right, if I get a new car, then it needs to make sense. It needs to be way cheaper than what I'm paying now, because at the time I had an Audi TT. Yeah. And I was like, no, it needs to be way cheaper than what I'm paying now. Let's see if I can even get a new car. So I went and I ended up paying £100 less than what I was basically paying for an Audi TT. So I ended up getting an Audi Q2. I then realised that because I had changed my car insurance was £500–600 cheaper. So yeah, it definitely worked out better for me to change my car, because I ended up saving, basically I was £100 better off each time. It was payday. So I was able to put that towards saving, and I didn't have to pay car insurance because I had paid my car insurance in full. I would also recommend deleting food apps. Do you know what's really good as well? Food prepping, meal prepping. Meal prep your meals. So at my old workplace, I would have 1 or 2 days where I basically allowed myself to go and buy food, and we used to call it chip shop fatty Fridays, where we basically would go and basically have chips on that day, and fish and chips. So that was like my only day I was allowed to basically go and get food. Yeah, like I said, deleting apps, delete anything that you basically have to pay for. So Spotify, when you delete the app, in a few months they will email you saying, we have a new deal, 3 months for $9.99. Get that new deal. Okay, be cheeky, get a new email address, sign up, use that new email address for 3 days for 3 months if you have to. I still do things like that. So you have to really look where you can get, on what you can cut out and where you can get those basically deals. So my fifth tip is sinking funds. And sinking funds is basically saving up for something you want. It's like a short-term goal. So for example, Christmas, holidays, for car insurance, yeah, something that you want, your birthday, your partner's birthday. So if you know that your car insurance is due at the end of the year and it's £1,200, you might put £100 aside each month to save for your car insurance. So it's basically finding out how much the item or whatever it is that you want, how long is it going to take you to basically save for that item, or how long are you going to give yourself to save for that item. So for example, I really want a Cartier ring this year, and obviously they're quite pricey, so I'm giving myself a certain amount of time to get that ring. But yeah, I've created a sinking fund for my Cartier ring. So yeah, that's my fifth tip, and honestly I swear by these tips, it has helped me save so much money. Obviously I didn't buy a house because I ended up coming to Abu Dhabi, but if I was in the UK, I definitely would have gone through the steps to buy a house, and yeah, I would have bought a house. So yeah, but like I said, it really does work, and you just have to stay dedicated. That should be like my golden tip. Yeah, that's gonna be my golden tip. Stay dedicated. Honestly, once you stay dedicated and every month you're doing all of those 5 things, it literally comes natural. It's like you don't even realize that you're budgeting. You don't even realize that you're paying yourself first. You don't even realize that you have sinking funds, or you're not doing the things that you have cut out because you actually enjoy it. You enjoy putting money away. And it got to a point where I was like, oh my God, I can save so much money, and I love this. Like finance, just building. You're like, wow, why did I not start this earlier? So honestly, just go for it, stay dedicated, keep at it.
Do it! Just do it!
And yeah, those are my 5 saving hacks. If you haven't, please subscribe, like and comment. And if you like videos like this, let me know and I'll do more videos like this. I feel like my channel is going to be like an all-rounder. I don't want to just limit it to Abu Dhabi and travel vlogs and me talking about the UAE. I want to talk about everything. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Like I said, please like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.